following podcast contains adult themes, sexual content, and adult language. But would you rather have it any other way?
Alright, so welcome to the Would We Rather podcast, where we tackle some of the hardest, most offensive, slightly awkward would you rather questions. Today's question is, would you rather sit on a cake and eat a dick, or sit on a dick and eat a cake? I'm your host Meng. Today on the Bants panel we have our first repeat, Aaron. Welcome back to the show, Aaron.
Pleasure as always. Well, it's the second time, but yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Also, we've got
Jordan.
How you doing, Jordan? Thank you for joining us today. And journeying from all the way up north, thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
So just before I got here, my girlfriend was like, I hope it's not an embarrassing question, like, what was the one you had a while ago, which is like walking on your sister?
Oh, right, yeah.
And I'm glad to see that that's not the case.
Oh, this is an embarrassing question, though?
Yeah, a little bit, because I love eating cock, so...
Oh, just by the way, this podcast is dedicated to Aaron Martinez, right?
Yeah.
Thanks to
Fuck you, Aaron Martinez.
thanks to Aaron for calling out my shitty meme. And so now we've got Jordan actually creating our memes for us 24/7.
I was surprised at how far that went.
Just for record, Aaron Martinez is not me. I'm not Mexican or Latino. This is a different Aaron.
Okay.
You really tore him to shreds, Aaron.
Well, who's this kid anyway? I don't know who this is.
Alright, so as part of the last podcast, when I uploaded on Facebook, I created a Cash Me Outside me. And he messaged, and he commented a really helpful comment, which was, what was it?
Dumbest fucking meme.
Yeah, I've ever seen.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that?
dumbest fucking meme.
Yeah, dumbest fucking meme I've ever seen, yeah.
Wow, that's rude.
So I just replied and I was like, you're the fucking dumbest guy I've ever seen. You're like Latino trying to be black, because all his photos on his page were just like Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he was really into Lil Wayne.
And I was like, P.S. Lil Wayne sucks his dick as well.
I like where he then found photos of two men naked in a bathtub and photoshopped your face on them.
So you guys actually know each other? You and the Aaron guy?
No.
Yes, I don't know who Aaron is.
No, we don't know who Aaron is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he listens to
He's the fan. He's a fan, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
He's a fan of funny podcasts.
Long
and funny memes.
listener, first time commenter.
I'm sure he wouldn't have any hesitation with this week's question.
Alright, so sitting on a cake and eating a dick, or sitting on a dick and eating cake. Obviously, what I mean by sitting on a dick is like the dick has to be inside you, right? Like it has to penetrate you.
Yeah.
Since there's like a girl here, it's only fair that, you know, equality and stuff.
Yeah,
because we have to take it up the bum, you have to take it up the bum as well, so it has to be up your bum.
What?
Yeah, Lynn.
No.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be like, oh, can I have both, like, in my mouth? And it just have the pies in my hand? So I just put that little twist on it because it just seems more fair.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, I agree.
I
completely agree.
Yeah. Both pretty gay. Nothing wrong against gays, but, like, I'm not gay.
Yeah, to be honest, either way, it's gay. You may as well eat the cake, so...
The cake being the dick, or the cake being the...
Well, because isn't
okay.
the question that the penis is either going in your mouth or your bum?
Yeah.
So...
I think the true question is where the cake's going.
Yeah, well, that's it. Do you want it on your pants, or do you want it in your mouth?
No, you wouldn't be on your pants. You'd be on your bare ass. You'd have to sit on it naked, right?
Oh, okay.
What?
You know, I've seen the video. There's a fetish I saw before. There was like on Pornhub or some shit. Like, I was doing research for a uni project.
Well, on the porn site?
Yeah, on the porn site.
Oh, wow.
Because I did sexuality unit. Well, I didn't, but like this is my spare my own research, all right, extra credit. And there's like this fetish where chicks sit on like birthday cakes and they fart on the birthday cake. So you see this cake, and all of a sudden they like and it ripples the fucking chocolate icing on top. And I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Wait, are there candles on the cake?
No candles.
So they just
it's just icing that says like happy birthday or like happy anniversary, and they just like sit on the cake in like a G-string, pull the G-string up as like what most girls do these days in like Instagram photos, and just rip a massive fart, and it ripples the cake. And then the thing is, they must have eaten like a lot of beans or something, and they just like kept farting over and over again, and they're like fart, and the camera pans to their face, they'll smile and they fart again, the pans back to their ass where the cake is, and they'll just keep going back and forth.
Yeah, but Like with that, is the appeal in the rippling of the cake, or is the appeal in the farting?
I think that for me personally, like I think it was the rippling of the cake.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
I can't imagine a cake.
No, it's kind of
ripple.
like when you see shit in slow mo. When you slap someone in slow mo, when someone gets hit in slow mo, you
Oh, yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
the
Oh, it
ripple of the
jiggles.
skin.
Yeah,
It
jiggles.
jiggles,
Yeah.
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 So it's like kind of the cake jiggling from air pressure from one's anus.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it was intriguing to me.
That's so weird. I can't picture
There are some pretty
Look it
weird.
up, look it up when you're home. You know, something you
Picture it.
something
It's farting
something
on
you watch
cakes.
before bed tonight.
Do you reckon fetishes are just only getting weirder and weirder as
it. Oh yeah, for sure.
civilization goes on?
For sure.
Well, you know,
You have to, yeah.
we've got this question. I'm pretty sure, like, some people, there is a porn where, like, someone be eating cake and getting fucked in the bum at the same time, or someone sucking dick and it's...
Oh, definitely. It wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's probably not even a fetish. It's probably
That's probably just the thing people
it's
do.
just a normal thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know, but, like, would
Yeah.
I think bum is where poo comes out of, so I would suck the dick and sit in the cake. But at the same time, I don't like shit going up my ass. So it's, either way, it's like stuff going... It's either a sweet dessert or a hard rock dick.
So you're leaning towards sucking.
I'm leaning towards sucking the dick and sitting on the cake.
I'm leaning towards sucking the dick as well. Right.
I'm leaning towards sitting on the dick and.
I'd rather
eating
sit on the
cake.
dick and eat the cake.
Of course you would.
Yeah, but
How big's the dick?
yeah, that's a good question. Like, would it change if it was a massive dick?
Maybe. Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Could you
No,
imagine?
any size dick I would not sit on.
No.
Unless it's a micro penis, then I'll sit on that.
Well, yeah. What if the question is, would you have a micro penis in your bum and eat some cake?
Can we just say it's an average size penis? Like,
Okay, yeah. No,
Well, it
just
could be.
average.
You could sit on a dildo and eat a cake.
it's not the same though.
Yeah.
I'd have, no, if it was a dildo, I'd have... No, I wouldn't. I'd still suck the dildo. But if it was like sitting on the dildo and sucking a real life dick, I would sit on the dildo. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
that's less gay, because it's an inanimate object. Even though it's shaped
But
like a
it's
phallus.
the same shape as a penis.
Yeah, but still, like, that's like saying, like, you know, it's like a fake knife compared to a real knife. Like, one's going to hurt you, like, super bad, and one's not going to
Is it less gay though?
I believe it is less gay.
What's
Is
it have
it-
It's like,
to
it's
do
like,
with
no, it's like, you don't lose, like, say you're a girl.
Yeah,
and
but
you,
then
and you have a
you're
dildo.
giving
No, and
rather than
and you
taking.
have a dildo, and you're like flicking the bean and dilding yourself every night. And you're a Catholic, and you're a Catholic girl. In the end, you're still a virgin because you have not been penetrated by a male alive penis.
Oh, wait,
It's
what the
kind of the same
fuck?
thing.
Isn't it once you've broke the hymen, then you've lost it? Isn't,
Yes.
isn't the whole
Yeah.
thing?
No, but it doesn't have to be. You can't lose your virginity to a carrot. Like even though
No,
the
you
hymen
can't,
is.
because it pops it.
Yeah, but technically that's not
It
losing.
just, once you pop it, it bleeds.
Yeah, but then like
Why
technically,
not?
like,
wait, Aaron,
Why-
why not? Why can't you lose your virginity to a carrot?
because a carrot is not a carrot is not a person.
Yeah, but
man.
no one, no,
But who
yeah.
would want to put a carrot up there anyway?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's people.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
clearly haven't been
definitely
on Pornhub yet.
Yeah, there's definitely people.
No, but it's just
Look,
like
if you can have people that have sex with animals and people that have sex with their own cars and stuff, why not lose your virginity to a carrot? You know, like
But why carrot?
But then it doesn't make sense. It's just like us. If we're males, right?
Yeah.
And we have a wank before we have sex, have we lost our virginity? Or if we use a pocket pussy, does that mean we've lost our virginity?
No.
wait. Well, I think it counts if you humanize it, right? If you anthropomorphize it, right? So if you gave your pocket pussy a name, right? Like you called your pocket pussy Lydia and then you fucked it and then you told it I love you afterwards. I think you did. I think you did. You did lose it.
I think I'm siding with Aaron in that you can't lose your virginity to a carrot because I mean, what if?
But you can't, because that's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, you just said like biologically, yeah, it's fair enough. The hymen or whatever does break and you piss blood everywhere, but
Piss blood.
but like technically, like realistically speaking, it's not
Yeah.
your virginity. Like it
If you go on a date with a girl and she's like, "Have you had sex before?" You're not going
Like,
to go, "Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
with
a
the-
pocket pussy."
yeah, a packet of mixed vegetables, like you
Pretty
know,
experienced.
yeah, it
You
doesn't
should
count.
see it. That shit is worn.
Wait, so you have to have that other human interaction for it to be
Definitely.
Yeah.
for it to count. Okay, so does that mean then? So in your kind of opinion, then, Aaron, that if you have a dick up your ass, it's gay, but if you have an inanimate object up your ass, it's not gay. So if you
Yeah.
sat on a dick, that's gay. But if I put a Corona bottle up your ass, that's not gay.
No, that's just fun.
Yeah, see, that's wrong. See, because
that's gay, though.
no, it's gay. No. Here's what I'm saying. Like, it's only gay if you enjoy it. So if I put a Corona bottle up your ass and you enjoy that,
Yeah.
then that's gay. Then you've hit that line. But if I've just forced up your ass and you're crying and you're like, no, Meng, don't do that. That's not gay. That's just rape, right?
I think it's more so like even if it's a dildo, the actual penis, human penis itself, and just having it's not because if you think of a dildo, it's not attached to you. It's just like one of those ones that you can stick onto the chairs, walls, mirrors, and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like it's just that by itself. So you just sit on that. You don't really think of it. It's just you think of it as part of the furniture, or part of the wall, part of the mirror, or whatever. But whereas if it's an actual dick, it's a whole like a hairy, well, could not be hairy, but like a whole person behind you. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can hear them breathing. You can hear their heartbeat. Like,
Okay.
You know, it's like more realistic.
That's very intimate.
gay, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So where's the line? So like if you sucked.
If it's got the
If you sucked a doll, you know what? The sex dolls, right? If
Yeah.
you sucked a sex doll's dick, does that make you gay? Like a really human life-like sex doll. I mean, is that gay?
no, because there's no life to it. Like, as realistic as it is.
Okay.
Like, you know.
So they have to have like blood pumping
Yeah.
and that circulation stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a gay act, though.
It's a gay act, yeah, for sure, but it's not as gay as if you sat on some dude's dick.
No, okay. Is it more gay to suck a guy's dick than take it up the bum, or is it more gay to take out the bum or suck a guy's dick? That's
Definitely more gay to take it up the bum.
See, that's where I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
okay, so one's giving, one's receiving.
Yeah.
If you think
I
of
think
it,
give?
I think
because-
if it's giving, you're definitely gay.
oh wait, are you talking about giving? Like
Well-
if I was to bang some guy as opposed to receiving?
I
No,
think
but-
if you're like sucking his
Yeah, 'cause-
penis.
You want to suck a penis,
Yeah.
and sit on a cake.
Yeah,
So you're saying that
That's
giving
less gay, yeah.
is less gay than receiving.
yeah,
Why?
because isn't like as opposed to taking it up the bum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Why is
if
giving
you think of it,
a-
I think I'll try and explain my thought process. I don't even know if this is my thought process, but I'm just going to use this. So when you're young, 14, 15-year-old, boy and girl, like there's first base, second base, third base, and home run or whatever, right? So first base is obviously you hook up and stuff. Second base is like... you
I
get a
thought
hand.
first base was holding hands.
Yeah,
What the
first
fuck?
base is holding hands.
Is it?
Yeah.
The fuck? Okay.
I thought it was giving.
Yeah, so like it'll go like kissing or whatever, holding hands to kissing to like fingering hand job or whatever.
Yeah.
And then blow job, like fellatio or something like that, and then sex. So if you look at it in that order,
Sure.
then like sex is the final frontier. So I see that as if you sit on a dick, that's sex, that's anal sex technically, right? So that's the final frontier. So it's not as the sexual act has not gone to its final destination, if that makes sense.
Oh, so you're saying it's like more serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I was to give a guy a hand job as opposed to taking up the bum, yeah, it's both gay, but taking up the bum is more gay. Because guys touch people's
But
dicks all the time. Like,
what-
in school, we slap each other's like cocks
Yeah.
about her fucking.
But isn't
So-
it putting it in your mouth though? Like, isn't it?
I
Yep.
thought more
Are
so
we-
the reasoning for the whole full base was that like the butt sex is like the stage where all clothes are off, you're full on going at it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. But I don't think just because all your clothes are off, that makes it any
No,
more
no.
gay
Okay,
than just
think of it like this. Think of it like this. If I was to come up to you and just put my finger in your mouth, you'd be like kind of grossed up. Like, it won't be like, oh my god, like, you wouldn't be like totally like offended by it, right? But say like everyone's had a boyfriend or girlfriend here, right? Have you had a boyfriend before?
She's got a boyfriend.
It's your boyfriend now. Have you been together long?
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
do you ever get bored and then like, just see his reactions, put like your finger up his bum, just not naked, but not naked, but with his clothes on. Like if he's just standing there one day and you're just like, oh, like try
Yeah,
to, have
all
you?
the time.
Yeah. Does he freak the fuck out? And he's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So like, compare that to if you put your finger in your boyfriend's mouth, he'll just be like, what
But
the
it's
fuck?
different though because I'm a girl. If it was a
Yeah,
guy
no.
to a guy,
If it's a guy to guy, like
then
he'll
he'll
be.
freak
I can
out.
guarantee he'll be more freaked out and more offended if you put your finger up his bum.
But would he
But
prefer
it's a
that, or
different-
would he prefer sucking on a person's penis?
No, so if you turn those fingers to dicks,
But
it's the same.
different.
It's the same.
It's
No,
not
it's
the
the same.
same.
It's the same.
It doesn't equal
different.
penis.
It's different.
Yeah, it's completely different.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
It
like-
smells different. It tastes
Okay,
different.
okay, so-
the size is different.
Wait, okay, how about this though, right? You're
It
saying
doesn't hurt as much to take it in the mouth than it does in the bum.
Yeah, but you're giving it a
You actually-
blowjob.
Yeah, but you're taking it up the arse.
I'd rather
You'd
just
rather
take
take
it
it
up
up
the
the
bum.
bum and eat cake.
Lube it up. Just prepare yourself mentally. You've got cake there.
Wait,
yeah,
And then-
yeah.
let's swap this around. If it was a girl and
Yeah.
you were like, if you were to scissor like the chair, or you were to like
Why the
lick
chair?
pussy, because it was like,
Why would you scissor the chair?
What was
because you have to say it's a vagina on the chair. We'll just swap the dick out for a vagina.
Okay, yeah.
What's that again?
But it's a person though. She'd have to scissor another person.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So it's a girl, and she was like, I don't know how she'd be sitting in a position to be scissored, and there was a vagina in front of you. Would you rather be scissored or would you rather eat vagina?
Be assisted.
What?
Okay,
That's
okay,
where my argument.
Down to another one weird situation. Okay, so let's say that this question was asked of two people. Both of them chose either things, either scenario. We're both in the same room. I'm lubed up. It's the penis, and there's a cake.
Yeah.
And you're sitting on a cake, butt naked, and going to town on Aaron Hernandez's dick. All right, and then I'm enjoying a bit of cake, and I'm looking over at you, and you're sweating, your neck's sore, your jaw's sore.
Trust me, if someone's
and I'm thinking, I'm eating my cake, going, this is not that bad after a while.
if someone stuck a dick up your ass, I'm pretty sure I'll be like, oh yeah, this isn't too bad. Doesn't taste that right. Look at me, and you'd be like, trying to eat your cake, but every time you go put the spoon in your mouth, the fucking cake will fall off your spoon because you get fucking fucked in the ass.
Yeah, but you actually could do doggy and then eat the cake as well.
That's even worse. Apparently, like when you do doggy, it's a deeper penetration.
For me, my mouth, like I don't want anything that's disgusting going there.
But it's your asshole, man.
Yeah, but I understand where Jordan's coming from. So like, you already share your butt, right? So like, whatever comes in and out is less important than like what goes in and out of your mouth, I guess. I mean, that makes sense. If I were to grab like a chunk of like dirt, I was like, I'm either going to shove this up your butt or shove this in your mouth. You're going to say, "I'll put it up my butt," wouldn't you? For sure you would, right?
No, dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, dirt.
Ooh. No, I'd say mouth still.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
Fuck off, you would.
The bum is a sacred place. It's where poo comes. Like nothing's supposed to go up there except for poo comes out. Unless you're a girl, then it's an occasional dick or finger. But other than that, like for a guy, like nothing enters the anus.
Okay, so as a part of this equation, right, they have to come, right? So they have to orgasm, right? So you have to think about this, like, it's not just the process of getting a dick up your ass or getting a dick in your mouth. Like, they have to come. So when you're sucking a dick, you have to remember this. Like, you're sitting on a cake, and then you're going to have some guy's jizz in your mouth.
And, like, I don't know how many blowjobs you've given, but, I mean, if you're a bit rusty, then it might take you a while.
Yeah, I think if we directly
Yeah,
correlate
but that's the same thing you can say, like, oh, the guy's a bit of a stud. Lexington Steel, black porn star.
Yeah.
You can go for hours and hours, like, wrecking your
maybe we
anus.
should say, like, so how long would it be? 10 minutes? Or 5 minutes of...
No, he just has to come.
How long's that, though, you reckon?
No, you don't know. So that's the risk you take. You don't know how long it's going to take.
It's a variable.
So, and here's the thing, right? So if you don't know how long it's going to take for this guy to finish, then if you pick the blowjob route, then you have to be 100% confident in your own skill to be able to suck dick. Otherwise, you could be, like Jordan said, you could be going at it for like ages. And if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you could be there.
You could be squeamish.
Yeah, you could be.
Yeah, but wouldn't the same case be like someone be fucking up your butt?
No, because you don't have to do anything. You just gotta every so often just clench. Every so often, like that's it.
But it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you're at it for a while, don't you just eventually just get used to the feeling?
Well, no. Well,
Really?
Okay.
Definitely
Say girls when they have sex for the first time. When you had sex for the first time in like year 10 or wherever it was.
No. No.
Okay, year 9. Sorry.
No.
Vietnamese up north. It makes sense, right? Like the first time you did it not hurt? Like throughout the whole duration that you had sex, did it not hurt?
It did hurt.
Like throughout the whole thing?
No, it didn't. It was just the first probably 10 minutes.
Well, see, there you go. First 10 minutes. If you can hang in there for 10
But
minutes after that, it's...
But they say, like, if you use, like, tampons and stuff, it doesn't hurt as much for the first time you have sex.
Well, I still stick by...
But, so have you had anal before? Like, have you given anal to a girl, Aaron?
Huh? No. But, like...
You haven't? So
accidentally, maybe? Like, it kind of... Like, does that count? Like
Like, we accidentally change lanes?
Yeah, when it accidentally comes out and it just goes in and it's just like, oh shit, like...
So you just stopped and didn't, like, continue to, like, pull it out?
Well, no, because they were started crying.
That's it. This is what it comes back to. So that's why. That's it.
Oh, so that's why you rather...
Because I saw the pain. I saw the pain in his face. I mean, her face. No, that was a joke. But yeah, I saw the pain in the face, like, and it just wasn't pleasant. I was just like, well, this feels like a bit rapey now. So I had to like just stop.
Okay, so that's what it is. So
Yeah.
the traumatic experience.
Because I've seen it happen. Like you see it happen firsthand. You can be like, oh yeah, I can kill the person. Blah blah blah. But if you see someone die in front of your face,
Yeah, you're not going to be able to
do it. You know,
Of course, yeah.
So that's.
I can
From
see
my
how
experience.
it's similar.
Like I could have just said it from the start, but I had to I kind of suppressed that and I dig that shit out. So yeah, that's probably the reason why I think it's better to suck a dick than take it up the bum.
Here's my thing though, right, with taking up the bum is that there's a curiosity factor, right? Most guys who are straight would go, no, never stick anything up there. But gay guys that do have anal sex, there are most of them that really, really super enjoy it, right? Okay, so there has to be like there has to be a line somewhere where it's like, well, it can't be that bad, right? And if you had to be forced into that situation, wouldn't curiosity take over and go, well, look, between sucking a dick and getting a dick on my ass, and if I was forced into that situation, so I'm already in this place now, why not just experience what it's like? Because the worst thing that could happen is you don't enjoy it and you cry while you're eating this cake. But the best case scenario is it actually feels quite good, all right? And then you're having a good time. You're eating cake. The guy behind you is having a good time.
He's eating cake.
Maybe he's eating cake too, right? Like that's right. Whereas like if you're sucking dick, unless you enjoy sucking dick, then there's a 0% chance that you're going to like get anything out of that. Plus, you're going to be like your ass is going to be covered in cake, and that's going to be super uncomfortable as well.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like a risk. It's like a risk.
I still see it as like the front of frontier thing as I was talking before. So if you look at sex and stuff, like that's the front of frontier, right? And for homosexual males, how they have sex is like dick to ass. Does that make sense? Like, so it's like...
They do both.
Like, yeah, they do both, but like in my opinion, and maybe others, the more gay act would be taking up the bum. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that's from my personal perspective.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, like, is there a fear that if you take up the ass and you enjoy it, that it's going to make you question your sexuality? Because you can't really know for sure, right? You can't know for sure whether or not you enjoy something or not until you actually experience it, right? It's kind of like if you eat any type of food, like durian or something, like you don't know, like you think you have notions about certain things, but you will never truly know until you experience it. So do you think it's more of like a fear that, hey, if I tried this and it actually felt good, that it would just make you question like everything that you know about yourself?
No, that's not it. Like, I don't think I would. I just think it's just a fear of having something on my bum, not even a fear of enjoying it. That didn't even cross my mind until you like brought it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
that wasn't even my thought process.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's just like
it was just.
I just don't like shit up there. Like,
yeah,
you know, like.
But do you feel like if you did have a dick up your ass and you confronted that fear and you got it over with, that you could be like, fuck, now I can do anything, you know? Like if I've tackled this fear, I can do anything. Like if you can take a dick up the bum, I reckon.
But I think I think that's a different fear though. So like you conquering fear and growing in oneself, like spiritually or whatever. It's some shit like, oh yeah, you know, I was scared to climb this mountain. I was scared to do this. I was scared to like go out there and ask this girl out. It's completely different from I'm scared to take it up the arse. If that makes any sense. It's a different type of fear. So it's more of like a.
I think being able to take up the arse actually is, I don't know, it builds character.
Yeah, but you can't say that unless you take it up the arse and you come out. There's no like Tony Robbins or like any kind of inspiration, Nelson Mandela or like or you know those kind of, or not Oprah, but like any male speaker who inspires. They haven't come and be like, you know, I was down and out. You know, I was broke, and then one day I took in the ass, and all my fears disappeared, and now I'm a billionaire. Like, you know, the fears are always like rational fear, as in like, you know, I was scared to fail, I was scared to do this, and I overcame that. I had cancer. I was like, oh man, like I was scared to take it up the butt, and then finally, I sprayed my cheeks, buttered my anus up, and I just took it, and I'm a better man. Like no one, like it's a different kind of fear. You like I'm trying. Like, I don't know if I explained it very well. But like,
I understand what you're saying.
Point I'm trying to get.
I understand what you're saying.
So it's like to me, it's not the same. Fear. Like you could take up the bum, and you could probably be worse for it because you'd be like, oh my god, like everyone knows I took it up the bum. Like
maybe they don't know.
Even though I would know, I'd wake up like I'd be taking a shit, and I'd be like, oh fuck, like oh no, that's just my poo. It's not a dick.
That's the thing, you take a shit and like
and it's over.
I imagine you've had some pretty girthy shits in your time.
Yeah, but my shits are never fucking veiny and black and solid.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You described
Have you seen my stool samples or something? Definitely.
Alright, okay, so our choice is pretty clear. So what did you pick, sir?
Sit on a dick and eat a cake.
Okay, so you're directly opposite, but I mean, it'd be for different reasons.
I'm with Jordan.
Which is what?
Sitting on a dick and eating a cake.
Yeah. But you say you would, Jordan, but like in terms of reasoning behind why you'd pick sitting on the dick instead of eating.
Because you never know where that penis has been before.
So it is the same thing as Jordan about like putting something dirty in your mouth. Like,
Yeah.
okay, that fear. Fair enough.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like, you can say the same thing about butt sex though. You don't know where the dick's been, and that's how you get AIDS, right? Correct? If it's like a dick has been infected or someone who's got HIV or AIDS.
Okay, wait, let's make the playing field even. Let's say it's a clean dick.
Yeah.
It's a clean dick. All right. Let's say it's a clean dick.
So let's
I
go
don't think
back.
that changes my answer. It's still a meaty, fleshy thing in my mouth that...
You might be there for hours, and then your jaw can like get stuck, and then not too much.
Okay. And here's the funny bit, right? Is that if women can get pleasure from anal sex, right, then it should make sense that guys should get even more pleasure from anal sex because our G spot's actually like
Because the
boom,
prostate or some
our
shit
prostate's like
that,
right up there, right? And the only way to reach it is if you go through the ass. So it actually makes more sense for guys to enjoy anal sex more than girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only one way to find out, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
Or
Meng's happy to do it for you.
Yeah, I know that.
So you're telling me, Aaron, that like you've never had that experience where like you shower and you're showering and then you just went, well, let's see how far I can fit my finger up my ass. You're telling me you've honestly never tried that?
No.
All right, okay. Well, see,
There's one time. There's the first time was one time I was having shit and I was in a rush and I kind of like vigorously wiped my ass and like finger my little bit went up there and I was like, oh fuck, that was nice. And then I just like finished up, flushed the toilet and then like.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't a painful experience, though, was it?
It's how do I put this? It's like getting a static shock. It's not a painful experience, but it's not an enjoyable one. You wouldn't.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just like a mental thing because you're so scarred from hurting that poor girl.
Yeah, maybe.
So, do you have an aversion to that at all, Jordan? Have you ever had the girlfriend stick the occasional finger up the butt?
No, but I...
Tina, if you're listening, he wants a finger up the butt.
Well, Meng's got to be pretty curious now. He's sold me on it. No, I don't.
Make sure she trims the fingernails and whatnot, or you get a little infection or something.
But I don't think it's as bad as what Aaron does. Like, I'm sure there would be a way. I probably wouldn't mind it, to be honest.
See, I feel like Jordan's being realistic here, right? Like, he's gone past the fear of having something inside him going, there is a chance. And it makes sense. Like, it makes sense. And I feel like there has to be a curiosity factor. Like, if I went, Aaron, the only way you will ever be able to experience multiple orgasms in one go is if someone hits your G-spot just right, or hits your prostate just right? And this guy can do it. You're telling me there's no part of you that goes, fuck, I wonder what that's going to feel like. No part of you. You're happy to live the rest of your life not knowing like what that sensation is.
Perfectly, yeah. Unless if everyone it's social norm.
Unless you're really drunk and you have no feeling at all, you're numb.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
And then
that.
pop.
Unless it's like become a social norm where a bunch of guys are like, taking up your ass is like pretty fucking good. Then I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, why not? But other than that, like,
it is a social norm though, right? Well, for gay people.
For gay people,
yeah.
but I mean amongst heterosexual men.
Oh, okay. So if you walked into a room and there's a whole bunch of us and we're all eating cake, sitting on a dick, and then some guy comes up and goes, okay, so what's your choice? And you looked around and all of us are sitting on a dick and eating cake.
And we're just kind of like, we're in a circle and we're just kind of having a chat and we're like, you know what, it's not as bad as I thought.
If given the choice, like not the choice, it's just I only had to suck a dick or I had to take dick up in my bum. And it was just like if it was reviewed like by a bunch of my male peers to be like, oh, this isn't too bad or this is like not as bad or whatever, then maybe I will do it, consider it over sucking dick. It's just uncharted waters, You're not going to dive in the middle of the ocean not knowing what the fuck's underneath. The same thing is you're not going to...
Someone had to.
Yeah, someone had to, exactly. But like, that's just not...
It's just not you.
Yeah, it's just not me, but it's not the heterosexual norm either. Like maybe like 100 years ago, like Romans were known for like being notorious butt fuckers. Used to like butt fuck children,
Really?
butt fuck each other.
They butt fuck children.
It's the Spartans. Tell me how it is. The Spartans.
They butt fuck their own kids?
Yeah, no, not their own kids, but like young adolescents, because they'll go to war or whatever for long periods of time, and there'll be no chicks So the ones that look closest to the chicks are adolescent males. So they would butt fuck the kids.
Jesus.
So that was a social norm. Like, if I was Spartan, then I'd be like, let's butt fuck. But I don't think, like, but like, it's just not in my sphere of normality for me anyway right now. Not speaking like I've got like a phobia of homosexuality or anything. Like, I'm fine with whatever. But it's just like, for me personally, I would prefer not to take it up the bum.
Okay. Now, obviously, the size of the dick makes a massive difference in this. But does the type of cake make a difference?
Yes.
Okay. And, okay, can you explain?
Cake has to be
Lynn?
good. Has to be good, has to be moist.
So it was like a fucking like cheesecake shop, shitty cheesecake that's been sitting out for like 2 days. You would prefer to sit on the cake as opposed to eat it then?
Yep.
Actually, I would too, to be honest.
I would actually sit on the cake.
I can't do cheesecake. I hate the taste of cheesecake. So if it was a cheesecake, I would definitely suck the dick. Yeah, straight away. Yeah, for me, that's like a massive factor.
So if it's your favourite cake, you would happily...
Sit on dick. Yeah, I'd happily sit on dick, yeah, to eat. Like, if it was a tiramisu, I'd eat that shit. But if it was... Yeah, I probably wouldn't even notice a dick on my ass, man. But if it was like a shitty cake, I'd definitely suck the dick. And you know what? Like, I'd be thankful, right? I'd be thankful that I got the choice, because I would, any day of the week, rather suck a dick than to eat a cheesecake, okay? And I'll tell you why also. Is because in this situation, I feel like there has to be an element of, I guess, like a curiosity of like your own skill set, right? So I'm not opposed to picking the sucking of the dick, because I would want to know how good I am at sucking dick. Because most guys reckon this. If you go, hey, if you were gay and you did suck dick, do you reckon you'd be good? And most guys would say yes, right? Because
we know what we want.
Yeah, because you know what you want, right? So you feel like, yeah, I'd be pretty confident in being able to make another guy come, right? But I feel like that's a fallacy, right? I feel like that's a fallacy, because not every gay guy is great at sucking dick, right? So I think a part of that would be like, if it was a shitty cake, I wouldn't mind going down the dick sucking route, because I'd be like, you know what? I'd want to know anyway.
That's a good point.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's my own curiosity. Like.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
Maybe you can do both. Maybe just, if it's a shit cake, just go, you know what? I'll have both experiences, thanks.
Because like, because I talked to a bunch of guys before who have received like hand jobs and shit, and they would always complain like girls don't know how to give hand jobs because they just either too rough or they go too fast, or they like pull the skin back too much. You start fucking bleeding and shit.
Ooh, what?
Yeah,
bleeding.
What the fuck?
So yeah, that's 100% correct. It depends. Like, part of you would want to, part of like competitive nature, you would be like, you know what? I think it's suck a pretty good dick.
Yeah.
Like wet and moist and sloppy and shit like that.
I suppose you could have a competition if, me and Aaron went into a room and then sat on the cake, and then I was like, Aaron, I bet I can make this guy come faster than you. And you're like, all right, you're on.
Yeah.
And then we just went to town.
So like, if it came to it, right, and you did choose this to suck the dick instead of the cake, do you think you can make the guy come quicker than Jordan? What?
You think you could beat me?
Quicker than Jordan?
Yeah, quicker than Jordan.
Jordan looks like an excellent dick sucker. So
actually, no, I definitely think Aaron would win.
Based on
wow.
Well, just like, you go to the gym, you work out your jaw,
yeah, but you don't work out your jaw.
But his stamina, like, it's showing commitment to, his physique, and I've no doubt when it comes to putting penis in your mouth,
does stamina have anything
you'd approach it with the same dedication.
I don't think so.
I
don't think so, because like you can eat
vagina for hours. Like.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't correlate. How much you can run, and how long you can suck dick. I don't think it's correlated at all. Like, I don't.
Maybe I beat Aaron then. Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
There's some fat, less unfortunate looking people. But I'm pretty sure they give killer head jobs just because they have to be good at something. So like,
and they get sustenance.
Yeah, they get a feed afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we did a final head count, I'm like confused now because I was leaning one way and then I leaned the other way. Jordan definitely sit on the dick and eat the cake.
I still feel like at the end of the day, I'd probably, you get used to it after a while. I feel like, and for you, sticking in there, you get a cake. And I just and on the flip side, I also feel like putting a penis in my mouth. I'm just it's my mouth.
Wait,
would you put delicious things in my mouth?
Would you hold on to the cake until the very end as like a reward for doing it, and then eat the cake then, or would you eat the cake during? Like,
I'd eat it. So,
okay.
Yeah,
so something to distract you.
The saltiness of my tears in my mouth.
You chose the dick up there. Yep.
Yeah, just sit on a dick.
Sit on
Eat
a
the
dick.
cake. But the cake has to be really good, though.
Right.
What is your
of
favorite
course.
cake, actually? Out of interest.
What?
What is your favorite cake?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, anything that's not overchewed.
There's a lot of good cakes.
I feel like that's the really low standard for
What's
cakes.
what's that really nice apple custard cake that I want to say
Corica apple strudel.
That's
There
apple
you go,
strudel. That's not
yes.
even a
That's
cake.
not a cake.
That's a
That's
fucking
strudel.
pastry,
Can I have
Jordan.
strudel?
That's a
Strudel?
pastry.
Can I have strudel?
No, it's a cake.
You can't even.
Change the
Oh,
whole
I'm sucking
dimension
dick
of
then.
it.
It's that apple strudel and nothing. Nah, okay.
I'm still sucking dick all day.
Wait. What if
What?
it was?
And then sit on a cake?
What if it was an
Yeah.
ice? What if it was an ice cream
What?
cake?
Ice cream cake.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would
Would you?
hurt.
Ooh, would you?
That would actually really
would you
hurt.
sit on an ice cream cake and suck dick, or would you rather eat that ice cream cake? It's very rare that people get to eat a whole ice cream cake by themselves. You know.
And it's very rare that someone would take it up. No, I'm still sucking dick.
Okay. Okay.
100%.
I feel like I would suck the dick unless it was it depends on the type of cake. So for any cake, I think I would just suck the dick because I'm really curious to
Why
know
can't
how
it just
I
be
felt.
our favourite cake?
It's just giving a scenario. Just chill out.
I just want these apples. Strudel
That's not a fucking cake. It's a
Yeah, it's not even cake, Jordan. You
It's like, can I change that cake to like a blowjob from a porn star
Restart.
and a fucking Lamborghini? Like, because I don't like cake. I watch my weight, so I'll get a Lamborghini and fucking Jenna Jameson to suck my balls while I'm receiving it in the butt.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Meng, continue.
Yeah, no. So yeah, any cake, I think I'll suck the dick. See how I fare. All right, cool. So thanks to everyone on the panel today. Next week we'll have different question with a different panel. As always, you can follow us on Facebook, Would Rather. You can check out the comments left from the previous posts. On Twitter at Would Rather, as well as Instagram Would Rather Official. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.